Paging Aitken Robertson to courtroom number 2. The jury is back with a verdict. Members of the jury, how do you find the accused? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty on all accounts, Your Honor.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Legally Speaking. We are here to break down the law in ways that are simple, practical, and relevant to your life. I'm Melanie van Aarde, a paralegal here at Aitken Robertson, and today I am joined by criminal defense lawyer Virginia Delinska. Welcome back, Virginia. Virginia, today we are talking about the different types of sentences a person might receive if they are found guilty or plead guilty to a criminal offense in Canada. There's quite a range, and not all of them involve jail time, right?
That's right. So, in fact, many sentences are served in the community. We can start with the more non-criminal end of the spectrum, like peace bonds or conditional discharges.
Okay, great. So let's start with peace bonds. What are they exactly?
So, a peace bond is not a criminal conviction. It's more like a legal promise to stay out of trouble. The person agrees to follow certain conditions, like staying away from someone or not possessing weapons, generally for up to 12 months. And it's often used in cases where the Crown believes there's a need for protection, but there may not be enough evidence to proceed to trial.
Okay, so does that mean that there's no criminal record?
Exactly. So as long as the person follows these conditions, there's no conviction, and the charge is typically withdrawn.
Okay, so and now how about a conditional discharge?
A conditional discharge is a step up. So it essentially means that the person was found guilty or the person entered a guilty plea, but this person won't have a criminal conviction on the record as long as they complete a period of probation and meet certain conditions. It's a second chance. And after probation ends, the discharge becomes absolute, and eventually it fully disappears from the criminal record.
So it's like saying we found you guilty, but we're not going to hold it against you forever.
That's exactly it.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about probation now. How is that different from a conditional discharge?
So probation can be a part of many different sentences. It's a court order to follow certain conditions in the community for up to 3 years. Conditions on probation, it can include things like reporting to a probation officer, staying away from drugs or alcohol, or attending counseling.
And then what happens if someone violates their probation?
It's serious. So violating probation is a criminal offense, and it can lead to new charges and harsher penalties.
And now, what about conditional sentence orders? Those just sound very confusing.
So a conditional sentence is also known as a period of house arrest, and it's technically a custodial sentence or a jail sentence, but it's served at home instead of in jail. So the person can only receive this type of sentence if the offense is not too serious, and it's usually under 2 years, and the judge believes that the person isn't a danger to the community.
So they're on a very short leash, but they are just not in a cell.
Right. So they have to follow strict conditions, for example, like curfew, no alcohol, and sometimes there is an ankle bracelet involved or a GPS bracelet. If they break any of these conditions, they can be sent straight to jail to serve the rest of their sentence.
So speaking of jail, Let's briefly touch on custody. We're not doing a deep dive, but what should people know when we speak about jail?
Custody, obviously, or jail time is the most serious sentence. It can range from a few days to life imprisonment, depending on the offense. The reality is, many people charged with a criminal offense don't end up in jail, especially first-time offenders or where there's good reasons for leniency.
Okay, well, that's good to know. To recap, we've got peace bonds, discharges, which avoids conviction, probation, and a conditional sentence, which are served within the community. And then, of course, we have custody, which means time behind bars.
Every case is different. Judges look at a wide range of factors when deciding what sentence is fair and appropriate in that specific case.
Thank you so much, Virginia, for breaking it down. And if everyone found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Never miss another episode of Legally Speaking.
And if you or someone you know is facing criminal charges, reach out to Aitken Robertson. We're here to help.
Thank you for tuning in to Legally Speaking, proudly brought to you by Aitken Robertson Criminal Defence. We represent clients facing criminal charges all over Ontario, providing you with legal support and dedicated advocacy. If you enjoyed this episode and want to see more content, please like and subscribe to our channel. For more information, visit our website. We also offer free books on various types of criminal charges, which you can request on our website or by using the QR codes on your screen now. For legal assistance, call us today or visit our website to request a meeting with one of our experienced lawyers or licensed paralegals. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Legally Speaking.